Discover how fruit flies, Drosophila melanogaster, are used in genetics research, including their role in understanding human diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Fruit flies have been used in genetics research for over a century, starting with Thomas Hunt Morgan's work. Drosophila melanogaster, the common fruit fly, has a remarkably short lifespan of just 10 to 30 days in labs. Fruit flies have 4,000 known genes, many similar to human genes, making them ideal for disease research. Scientists have used fruit flies to model human diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, studying their progression. Thomas Hunt Morgan's fruit fly research led to the discovery of sex-linked traits and genetic inheritance patterns. Learn about the Anglo-Zanzibar War, which lasted only 38 minutes. The Anglo-Zanzibar War was fought between the United Kingdom and Zanzibar on the 27th of August, 1896. The war was sparked by a dispute over who should be the ruler of Zanzibar, a strategic archipelago in the Indian Ocean. Zanzibar surrendered after just 12 minutes of fighting, but the war didn't officially end until 38 minutes had passed. The British launched a naval attack on Zanzibar, bombarding the city with 500 shells and destroying much of it. The war marked the beginning of Zanzibar's period as a British protectorate, which lasted until 1963. The Anglo-Zanzibar War remains the shortest war in recorded history, with a total duration of only 38 minutes. Discovering the incredible story of a World War II B-17 bomber found remarkably preserved at the bottom of the ocean, with actual footage and interviews. In 1943, a B-17 bomber, nicknamed the Phantom Lady, went missing during a World War II mission. After 75 years, the plane was discovered 4,000 feet underwater, remarkably intact and upright. The aircraft's preservation is attributed to the cold, dark waters and lack of oxygen, slowing decay. The wreckage was found with personal belongings, including a pilot's logbook and a silver ring, still intact. The discovery is a rare find, with only a handful of B-17 seconds remaining from the over 12,000 produced. The Phantom Lady is now a protected historical site, with plans for a future documentary and museum exhibit. Why do we dream? Dreams occur during the REM stage of sleep, when brain activity is similar to being awake. The average person dreams for 90 to 120 minutes each night, with 4 to 6 dreams. Dreams can be influenced by emotions and experiences from the day, making them highly personal. Some scientists believe dreams may be a way for the brain to process and consolidate memories. Lucid dreaming, where you're aware you're dreaming, is a skill that can be learned with practice. Researchers have found that dreams can be influenced by external stimuli, such as sounds or smells. Hear the personal accounts of survivors who lived through the Wilhelm Gustloff disaster. The Wilhelm Gustloff disaster was a tragic maritime catastrophe during World War II. On the 30th of January 1945, the ship was torpedoed by a Soviet submarine in the Baltic Sea. The Wilhelm Gustloff was carrying over 10,000 passengers, mostly civilians and wounded soldiers. Only about 1,200 people survived the disaster, making it one of history's deadliest maritime disasters. The ship was part of Operation Hannibal, evacuating Germans and Volksdeutsche from advancing Soviet forces. Survivor stories reveal harrowing tales of freezing temperatures, overcrowding, and desperate struggles to stay alive. Did you know vitamin C can reduce the severity of colds by 20%? Vitamin C is essential for a healthy immune system, fighting off infections and diseases. Foods rich in vitamin C, like citrus fruits and kiwis, can reduce the severity of colds by 20%. The recommended daily intake of vitamin C is 60 to 90 milligrams, easily achievable through a balanced diet. Vitamin C also acts as an antioxidant, protecting cells from damage caused by free radicals. Smoking, stress, and certain medications can deplete vitamin C levels, making supplementation necessary. A vitamin C deficiency can lead to scurvy, a disease characterized by fatigue, weakness, and bleeding gums. Find out how social proof, as studied by psychologist Robert Cialdini, affects our behavior in queues, and see real-life examples of how businesses use this phenomenon to make wait times feel shorter. Robert Cialdini's principle of social proof states that we follow others' actions when we're uncertain. In queues, social proof makes us feel more comfortable when we see others waiting. When everyone around us is waiting, we perceive the wait as more acceptable and less bothersome. Businesses use social proof by displaying crowds or long lines to make their product appear popular. Examples include restaurants placing waiting areas near entrances to showcase busy atmosphere. By leveraging social proof, businesses can make wait times feel shorter and more manageable. Stay up to date with the latest car recalls and trends in 2022. In 2022, the NHTSA issued over 60 major car recalls affecting millions of vehicles worldwide. The most common reason for recalls was faulty airbags, accounting for nearly 30% of all recalls. Takata airbag recalls remained a major issue in 2022, with over 100 million inflators recalled globally. Electric vehicles were not immune to recalls, with several major manufacturers issuing battery-related recalls. The average cost of a car recall in 2022 was estimated to be around $500 per vehicle. The automotive industry is expected to see increased scrutiny and stricter recall regulations in the coming years. Did you know Pelé scored in 7 consecutive games for Santos FC in 1961, a record that still stands today? Pelé's scoring streak began on the 19th of November 1961 in a match against São Paulo FC. During the streak, Pelé scored 14 goals in 7 consecutive games for Santos FC. Pelé's record-breaking streak spanned 14 days, from November 19 to the 3rd of December 1961. The streak helped Santos FC win the 1961 Brazilian Championship, their 6th title. Pelé's 7-game scoring streak has yet to be matched by any other player in top-tier football. The record has stood for over 60 years, cementing Pelé's status as a football legend. High-yield savings accounts can earn up to 2.5% APY, but what are the best options? High-yield savings accounts can earn up to 2.5% APY, beating traditional savings accounts. The top high-yield savings accounts are offered by online banks, not traditional brick-and-mortar banks. Ali Bank, Marcus, and Discover are 3 of the most popular high-yield savings account options. Some high-yield savings accounts come with no minimum balance requirements or monthly maintenance fees. High-yield savings accounts are FDIC insured, protecting deposits up to $250,000. Opening a high-yield savings account can take as little as 10 minutes online, with instant approval.